Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And it's the Suns to start out. And here's Nash. Westfall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westfall. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now here's Wall. From the line. Wall with it. Misses off the left iron. Here's Chambers. Poked away. Pass to Stoudemire. Right side, Butler. Arenas. Left side, Wall. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now Nash. Westfall. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Wizards on D. Now here's Nash. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Westfall. Right side, Arenas. Outside, Butler. Now Hayes. Here's Hayes. Outside Butler. From deep. And he gets the bucket.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Chambers. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The first bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Wall. Pass to Arenas. And here's Hayes. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
The Suns trailing. Nash outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Miriam. Stoudemire. The jump hook. Count the bucket. Here's Arenas. Outside, Wall. Fires from the wing. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Westfall. Back to Stoudemire. That one goes. Count it. And here comes Wall. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Arenas. 6 to shoot. Butler. Off target from outside. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. Back to Nash. Westfall. Westfall. And the shot is good. Now Wall. Stoudemire with the rebound. And here's Phoenix. Pass to Marion. Westfall. Now Nash. Lock at 6. Westfall. And that one's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Now here's Wall. And here's Arenas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Butler missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Nash with it. Pass to Stoudemire. Backing down. Stoudemire, right side. Open jump shot off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's deflected. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Nash. Pass to Marion. Now here's Stoudemire. Stoudemire, right side. The tray. The shot is off. Here's Arenas. He's with it. And that misses. That would have put him up.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Nash with it. Here's the break. Nash outside. Nash right side. The reverse. Stoudemire inside. And Stoudemire with a nice bucket inside.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So it's Washington now. It's a three-point game. Outside, Wall. Pass to Butler. Guarded by Marion. From 15 feet away. They get it back. Outside Butler. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 6 points for him.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Marion outside. Here's Chambers. 4 on the clock. Here's Chambers. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Back to Arenas. Pass to Wall. Outside Arenas. Right side Arenas. Puts up the baby hook. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Off the inbound. Jump shot is good that time.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Johnson outside. Pass to Nance. Backs him down. Here's Stoudemire. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 8 points for him.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the postal treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Chenier somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Now Johnson. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Johnson. Booker. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now here is Monroe. Outside Jamison. Weber. From the baseline. Again, the Wizards score.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Johnson outside. From past the arc. And that one's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Monroe up top. There's the bucket. Good. The Suns trailing. Marley. Pass to Johnson. Here's Booker. No good on the three. And here's Jamison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now Monroe. Beal with it. Beal with it. No good from outside. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Washington with it. 3-point lead. Right side, Jamison. Now, here is Monroe. Outside for Jamison. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Monroe. Elbow shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. Releases. That's good on the jump shot. And here is Monroe. Pass to Weber. Makes it off the glass.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's Johnson. Marley. And he hits it to tie the game up. He has 6. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing? Now Monroe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Outside Kidd. Back to Stoudemire. Stolen by Monroe. And here's the break. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Back to Kidd. Nance outside. Back to Kidd. From deep. Shot is no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Monroe. Here's King. From 13. And Washington again with the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
And it's Phoenix's ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Back to Kidd. Pass to Nance. Marley. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Wizards with the lead. transition here. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And the Suns call time. And the Wizards making a change here. Knocked loose. There's a good screen. Huge. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The finger roll finish at the bucket. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Outside, Wall. To the paint. Unself. And he lays it straight in.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Now here's Kidd. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Hornacek. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Chambers. Pushing it up. And here's Wall. Wall, that's good. And here is Kidd. Stoudemire outside. Stoudemire right side. Back to Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
All with it. He's got 6. And they're pushing it up. Now, here is Hornacek. Now, Wall. Here's King. Unself. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
The Suns trailing. Here's Kidd. Chambers. Back to Kidd. And he gets it to go. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Wizards making a change here. Now Arenas, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Butler. Back to Wall. The kick outside to Butler. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 9 points in the game so far.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Nash outside. Here's Chambers. Here's Chambers. Clock is at 3. Can't hit from the elbow.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Arenas. Back to Wall. Now Hayes. Outside Butler. Goes up on the wing. Left side Butler. Nash with it. Nash, right side. They get it back. Westfall. Tries again. Here's Chambers. Over Wall. Hits the outside fadeaway. Here's Wall. There's a screen. Back to Butler. Pass to Arenas. Clock at 6. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And here's Phoenix, trailing by 10. And here's Nash, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Marion outside. Here's Chambers. Outside Butler. Pass to Arenas. Now Hayes. Guarded by Marion. 14 feet away. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. Now here's Nash. Here's Chambers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chambers. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He has 6.
And also with him, don't think you can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer. He'll find whoever's been left open.
Pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy and lock him up.
And the Suns call time. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
The Suns making a switch here. Clark, confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, no question about it. Like they say on the playground, scoreboard.
Back to Arenas. Pass to Wall. They set the pick. Back to Arenas. Shot is blocked. Outside Dragic. Westfall.
He made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Outside Arenas. 6 to shoot. Unsettled. Here's Hayes. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. Now here's Dragic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And the Wizards with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Arenas. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Down low. Up and in on the layup. He's got 8.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Dragic. Nash outside. Back to Dragic. Westfall. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now here's Hayes. Outside for Arenas. Pass the Wall. Back to Arenas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Arenas. The Wizards making a switch here. And both free throws good for Arenas. On offense, here are the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Outside Dragic. Here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Chambers. Westfall. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Pass to Beal. Now Jamison. Here's Booker. And so we conclude the first half. It's the Wizards. Second half just about to get going here. An exceptional performance from Caron Butler. The Wizards with the lead. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hayes. Pass to Wall. Arenas. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him. And it's Phoenix's ball. Nash with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Westfall. And it's good. And Washington has possession. Outside, Wall. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Pass to Nash. Chambers. Here's Chambers. He's got 6. Another one falls for Phoenix. Now Wall. Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. Here's Nash. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Stoudemire, right side. Here's Chambers. Offline from the high post. Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Outside Arenas. And here's Hayes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Shot to that. That's good. He's got 10. And here's Nash. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stoudemire. Nash outside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Washington calls timeout. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Back to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stoudemire. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 12.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Now here's Hayes. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Chambers. Pass to Marion. 6 to shoot. Westfall. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Arenas. Now Wall. Back to Arenas. Pass to Butler. Hayes with it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Suns trailing. Westfall. Here's Chambers. Clock at 6. Westfall. Always going up with the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop. And the Wizards with possession. Now here's Hayes. Back to Arenas. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Westfall. Pass to Nash. To tie. He lays it in. They got on this for a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And it's Washington's ball. And here's Wall. Outside Butler to stop the drought. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. He's got 15. Timeout called. The Suns. One of the stories here. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Johnson outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Puts it up from 12. No luck. Monroe with it. He's got 11. The fadeaway. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Here's Kidd. Left side Kidd. Pass to Johnson. Johnson left side. Outside Kidd. It's stolen by Wall. With the lead pass. Monroe. And it's blocked. Now Kidd. Now here's Stoudemire. And that one's good. 16 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Weber in the post. Weber gets the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Nance outside. Pass to Kidd. 5 on the clock, and the layup is good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Here's Monroe. Blocked. It's tipped. All with it. Outside Wall. Now here's Kidd. 6 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Leads him in there. And that one's good. He's got 8. And the Wizards with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wall up top. Here's Weber. And blocked. That one looked like it was on the way down. Yet they called goaltending. Count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Wizards making a switch here. Now Kidd. He's got 8. Left side Nance. Left side Nance. Shot clock at 6. Kidd with the bucket.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Huge. Pass to Weber. Here's Monroe. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He's got 13.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Back to Johnson. Now Kidd. Left side Kidd. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Here's King. Chenier. Monroe with it. Takes the 13-footer. And Washington again with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Kidd. Johnson left side. Johnson left side. Nance. Pass to Kidd. Back to Nance. Now here's Johnson. And that one goes long. And here is Monroe. Here's Weber. Again, the Wizards good for 2. The Suns trailing. And here is Kidd. He's got 13. There's the pick. Pass to Johnson. Outside Kidd. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 15 points in the game.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Now, here is Monroe. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Wizards making a change here. And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 2. Back to Marion. Pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire right side. 6 to shoot. Marion right side. And yes, sir, that one drops. It's all knotted up.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead. Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wizards. And coming up as soon as we... right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Dragic with it. Booker. And the three ball is good. Here's Beal. They set the pick. Now Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. That's good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Dragic. Back to Stoudemire. Pass to Hornacek. Right side Dragic. Right side Dragic. Marion outside. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
The Wizards making a switch here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And here's Hayes. Pass to Monroe. And Washington again with the bucket. Now Dragic. Stoudemire outside. Here's Booker. Dragic. Pass to Stoudemire. Rebound by Monroe.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Hayes. Unloads. Now here's Hayes. Can't nail the jumper. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Booker. Puts up a 3. And the basket good. And this game is tied up now.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Monroe down low. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Beal. From deep three-point range. The shot is off. Unsettled. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And he gets it to go.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Booker. Here's Booker. They take the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Here's Monroe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That's good. And here's Dragic. Back to Stoudemire. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Booker. Here's Stoudemire. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Washington trailing. Monroe with it. Monroe with it. Pass to Beal. 5 to shoot. Back to Monroe. On deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Now Dragic. Here's Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Pass to Jamison. Beal with it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Wizards making a switch here. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Stoudemire, right side. Misses from close range. Here's Arenas. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Chambers. Banked in off the glass. Now Arenas. Outside, Wall. Back to Arenas. And here's Hayes. Pass to Arenas. Clock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Now here's Nash. Back to Stoudemire. Stoudemire left side. Comes up empty down low.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Arenas. That ties it up. Now Nash. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And here's Hayes. Back to Arenas. Unset. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. No good on the free throw. And the Wizards making a change here. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Suns leading. And here's Hornacek. Pass to Nash. Now Marin. Stoudemire, right side. Offensive rebound. Chambers. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Wall. Pass to Butler. Left side Arenas. Here's the screen. Knocks it loose. Clock at 4. Now here's Nash. Nash with it. Nash left side. Here's Chambers. Back to Nash. Gives him the lead pass. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Suns making a switch here. Here comes Gilbert Arenas. Hayes with it. Back to Arenas. The kick outside to Butler. Drains the three-pointer.
All of those three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Pass to Nash. Now here's Stoudemire. Out to Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Westfall. The shot misses. Washington trailing. Here's Wall. That's tipped. And here we go. Pass to Nash. Fast break. Here they come. Butler. Outside, Wall. And the shot is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Timeout called, the Suns. Here's Chambers. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Nash. And that time, also a missed shot. The Wizards with the lead. Arenas. He's with it. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from in close. And here comes Nash. All alone. And right on target. Good. Here's Wall. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Back to Butler. Pass to Arenas. Unset. 6 to shoot. Unset. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Here's Chambers. Charity strike shot. Left side Arenas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops in that. So he gets them both.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Stoudemire. A huge shot to tie it up. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Outside, Wall. Pass to Arenas. Back to Wall. to win the game. Oh, hammer! And he'll go to the line. That one is unstoppable. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good.
That is delivering in the clutch. Just one more stop is all they need.
Timeout called, the Suns. What's your take, guys? So it's one.
Yeah. Hey. We came to fight, we came to win, we lost the vote, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is.